Good Saturday morning, everybody, and y'all know exactly what time it is. It is time for what every cruiser wants. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. All right, I have 3 new comments for you today. I've got some entitlement. I've got some, well, I don't want it, so nobody wants it type comments going for you today. We got food, we got decorations, we got holiday events. We're covering it all in today's comments. So let's jump right in with our first comment, and we're going to be talking about food. Now, I understand when people get on a cruise ship, everybody's got different dietary requirements, and they may have different things that they are looking for from their food on a cruise ship. Some people want healthier options. Some people need or require healthier options, your vegan options, your non-dairy options. There's dietary requirements out there, but you also have people on cruise lines that get on there and they want the guys' burgers. They want the blue iguana tacos. They want the steakhouse. They want the seafood shack, the sushi, whatever the case may be. But the question is any one group more important than the other? Well, according to this comment, the way they eat and the way they want to eat should be the only way that you can eat on a cruise ship. We are from California and live a very healthy lifestyle. We're very dedicated to working out, eating healthy foods, and limiting alcohol intake. Only 2 wines a day. We cruised on the Radiance. We found it almost impossible to find any healthy options. Seems to us, Carnival promotes an anti-healthy lifestyle. We could not get things like brown rice, whole wheat pasta, garlic mushrooms, a boiled chicken breast, or vegetables that are steamed or roasted without butter or oily sauces. Carnival needs to replace the burgers, replace the fried food with healthy options if they wish to attract the millions of American people who understand the life benefits of eating healthy. Now, if you get on a cruise ship and you want to eat healthy, hey, you do you. That is an absolute personal choice for most people. Like I said, I know some people it's medically required, but that's a choice. You're choosing to eat healthy. You're choosing not to get the guy's burger in most cases. Not talking about those that have dietary restrictions and cannot have a guy's burger. Okay? Now, I get on a cruise ship, I want a guy's burger. I get on a cruise ship, I want some fried foods. I'm on vacation, I want to have that kind of stuff. That's me. That's just how I like to eat, not knocking anybody who likes to eat differently. But for someone to write in a comment and say, I can find absolutely nothing healthy to eat on board a cruise ship. So because of that, cruise ships should absolutely just get rid of burgers. Get rid of fried foods. Only have healthy options, because then you will attract millions of Americans to your cruise line. Well, what about the millions and millions and millions of people that cruise on the cruise lines now? What about the millions of people that want a burger, that maybe want to go up to the bar and have a couple of drinks? What about them? This is an example of, I don't want to eat burgers. I don't want to eat this. So it should just be taken off the ship because I don't want it. A little bit of entitlement there. A little bit of self-importance there, I think. How about the people who don't drink? Should they be able to say, well, I don't drink, so cruise ships should have no bars. I don't swim, so cruise ships should have no pools. I don't eat ice cream, so cruise ships should have no ice cream. You see, how does that sound? Those sound absolutely ridiculous, just like this comment. But I don't speak for everybody. I don't write comments that say I speak for everybody or millions of Americans, so let me throw it over to you guys. Do you think cruise lines should drop burgers, drop fried foods, and only have healthy options? Or how about a balanced menu, one that serves both that want the burgers and those that want some healthier options? I think a balanced menu caters to more people and makes more people happy without having to take something away to suit these people. Comment number 2. Again, we have a person Who doesn't like something on board a cruise ship? And because they don't like it, it should not exist. Because they don't like it, most people will agree with them, according to them. But they're about to find out that it's not exactly the way they think it is. I just want to know if anyone else says that this door decorating culture is right out of hand. They are tacky. They look like shanty towns. They spoil the look of the ship. Why should we all have to see this garbage? Blank have banned it. So should Carnival. Most folks I know agree. All right, so decorating your door on a cruise ship. There are people that do it. There are people that don't do it. The people that do it, usually you got, first cruise, happy birthday, happy anniversary, something that's celebrating their cruise. You got the folks that put the upside down pineapples. Hey, no judgment, you do you. But there's all different kinds of door decorations out there. Those that do it. And you can tell if you're walking down the hallway, those that don't, because there's nothing on their doors. Now, I've never walked down the hallway of a cruise ship and thought, wow, this now looks like a shanty town. And if you've ever walked down the corridor of a cruise ship, that just on a deck that's just cabins, exactly what look are these decorations spoiling? A long, skinny hallway with a bunch of doors that look exactly like each other? What precisely are decorations spoiling in a hallway full of cruise cabins? It's not like these decorations are on the promenade or some public area like that. It's the hallway of the cabins. They kind of all look identical, and none of them really look like, oh my God, wow, let me show the whole world this beautiful hallway. So I'm not sure how it's spoiling the look of the cruise ship. They also claim that a cruise line has banned it. I don't know which cruise line this is. I am unaware of a cruise line, at least your basic cruise lines, that have said door decorating is banned. And of course, you must end it with most folks I know, well, they agree with me. They agree with me that cruise lines should ban this. Now, we've said this about other subjects like this before. Why does something that another cruiser does, such as decorating their cabin door, affect your life so much? It's not your cabin door. You don't have to stop and look at it. You don't have to pay any attention to it whatsoever. You just keep your eyes straight ahead, walk on down that hallway until you get to your cruise cabin, and quit worrying about what everybody else does. While it's only my opinion, I do not feel it spoils the look of the ship. I think it is people giving a little bit of personality, a little bit of extra to their cruise experience. But let me throw it out there to you guys. Does anybody really think that door decorating is a problem? Do you think it should be banned? And do you think it spoils the look of the ship? Now, just as a little extra, there was a survey that was done about this exact question, and I'm going to throw up the survey results. So at the time that I took this screenshot, there was 13,000 votes with the question, it is still massively popular, but rather than me debating, let's see if this is indeed a most folks agree question. So your first option is I agree, door decoration should not be allowed. You can see just the itty bitty. There was a couple people that obviously voted for that one. Your second choice is I disagree. I enjoy decorating my cabin door. That option came in at number 2. And then the third choice is I disagree. I don't decorate my door, but I don't mind if others do. So I think this survey clearly shows that those that decorate their doors and those that don't decorate their doors but don't care if others do really is the vast majority. So I gotta ask, how many folks does this person really know? Now, with the holiday seasons coming up, we're going to have Halloween, we're going to have Thanksgiving, we're going to have Christmas, which means cruise ships are going to start to decorate. Cruise ships are going to start to have holiday theme style parties. And with that, of course, comes comments from people who, for whatever reason, book cruises over these holidays and then complain that the cruises celebrate those holidays. You answered to blank saying that Carnival allows Halloween costumes to be worn in the main dining hall. Do you really think we want these adolescent costumes in a place where food is served? My partner and I booked the Carnival Pride from Rome to Tampa we paid blank for this cruise. This is not the type of cruise this should be allowed on. All right, so you booked a cruise over Halloween on a cruise line that celebrates Halloween and encourages Halloween costumes and decorations and stuff on board their ship. Yes, they allow costumes in the main dining room during this period. You cannot have your face covered. You can't have plastic weapons. There are a couple of rules. You know, they have to be covering your bits and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they allow costumes. So what does it matter what you paid for a cruise if you booked a cruise during this time of year? If you don't like Halloween, don't cruise during Halloween. If you don't like Christmas, you don't cruise during Christmas. It really is that simple. It really is that easy. Okay? You don't book a cruise during one of the holidays and then write in comments complaining that the cruise line shouldn't allow these type of things because you don't think it's appropriate. Another example of just because you don't like it must mean that nobody likes it and it shouldn't be allowed to happen. You know, you try to make the point that, it's from Rome to Tampa, so it's a transatlantic cruise. Well, that means a whole lot of sea days, which to me kind of says, well, that's a whole lot of time to have some Halloween parties because you're not going to port all that often. That may just be the way that I look at it. I'm not always right with these comments and I don't always think straight, so I'll throw it out there to you guys. Do you think that if you book a cruise during Halloween, you should be surprised that people are wearing costumes even in the main dining room? Or do you think it should just absolutely be banned and that type of activity should just not be allowed? Or what I believe is the answer, which is, look, if you don't like the holiday, don't sail during the holiday. And that's going to be our video today for what every cruiser wants. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these 3 items. Are these people right? Are these people wrong? Are they honestly speaking for everyone out there? Or maybe they just don't understand how cruising really works. All right, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day and a really great weekend. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.